This is a side-by-side comparison of our Nature's Edge Industrial microbial product by Environmental Edge Technologies versus Microblaze product. Microblaze is known throughout the industry. They're a popular product. That's why we want to compare the two. We want to compare ours against what's known as the best out there. So we're going to take undiluted product, fresh out of 5-gallon pails, and pour into a cup. And the first thing I want you to see is the viscosity of our product, how thick it is. There's no bubbles when I filled it up. And now with the Microblaze, and we put the same amount in there, you can see right off the bat that the bubbles, it's a little more fluid. So there's a key difference there. These are undiluted products. Now I have some used motor oil. We're going to shoot a little shot of motor oil into each of these, and I'm going to give it just a swirl and let you notice that with just a little bit of agitation, that's all we're doing here. And in fact, I'm going to switch hands because I'm not as good with my left as I am with my right. But make sure we have equal agitation, very little agitation. You could shake this aggressively and get an emulsion. We're barely moving it. And here's what I want you to see. Here's the Nature's Edge. Here's the Microblaze. We have a complete emulsification. We have what we call encapsulation in our Nature's Edge here. And you've got oil still broke out. It's been dispersed, which is what Microblaze is good for, is dispersing oil, but in order to hold it in suspension so that it gives the microbes the time to eat. So now we want to compare this to downstream. I'm going to switch these back to not confuse anybody. This just compares with water, with downstream rinsing your pipe, your tank. I'm going to put a little shot of each of these in there, and mix. And I'll switch hands, but I'll have to switch back. I don't want to confuse anybody which is which. Alright, I feel like I'm doing a shell game. But here's your Nature's Edge. And again, we still have an emulsification, even diluted. You still have water, oil breaking out in the Microblaze. The Nature's Edge is still staying in suspension. And now I want to take just a little bit of the product, and I'm using moly grease, extreme pressure moly grease. This is a good grease to prevent water and moisture from breaking it down. So I'm going to put a little bit of moly grease in my hand. I'll use this. A little bit of our Nature's Edge. And again, we're not using shear force. I'm just rubbing my fingers in my hand. Now, the two things I want to show you here is how even the moly grease can be broken down with our Nature's Edge. So any kind of heavy sludge in a tank, we can help liquefy. Of course, I also want to get my hands clean. So I have my assistant pour a little water. Good, good, good. Stop. We just literally turned moly grease into water. Go ahead and rinse that off. Keep going. I mean, that's done. That's clean. Good, good. I have now, hold that camera there, see if you can pick this sound up. I have perfectly clean hands, and we've got moly grease that turned into water. So the benefits of our chemistry will also degas and clear heavy hydrocarbons, benzene, hexane, practically everything out there. It will help knock down the VOCs, LELs. This is a good product. Ours is better. We just showed you. The cost is easily half, if not more. We have a better product, better value. Thank you for watching.